Coming to the question and answers of the 100 Dresses Part 1. Please write down these question and answers in your class workbook. Question number 1. Where in the classroom does Wanda sit and why? Answer. Wanda used to sit in a corner of the classroom where the rough boys sat, the boys who got the lowest marks and had the loudest laughter. No one ever knew why she sat there, but there were guesses that it was because of the dirt her shoes carried from all the mud. Question number 2. Where does Wanda live? What kind of a place do you think it is? Answer. Wanda lived in Borgins Heights. It was that part of the city or the town where poor people lived. The place was filled with mud, which is why Wanda got dirt on her shoes from. When and why do Peggy and Madi notice Wanda's absence? Answer. On Wednesday, Peggy and Madi noticed that Wanda was missing. They had been waiting for her outside school before school began. As she did not come, they too got late for school. It was then that they realized her absence from school. Question number 4. What do you think to have fun with her means? Answer. To have fun with her means to tease her about the 100 dresses she claimed to have, which is contradictory to the fact that she always wore the same faded blue dress. Question number 5. In what way was Wanda different from the other children? Answer. Wanda was a quiet and shy girl who had no friends. She had the weirdest name in the class, which differentiated her from everyone else. Question number 6. Did Wanda have 100 dresses? Why do you think she said she did? No, Wanda did not have 100 dresses. She only had drawings of them. She was a poor girl who would have desired to have a closet full of 100 dresses all lined up. That is why she said that she did have them. Question number 7. Why is Madi embarrassed by the questions Peggy asks Wanda? Is she also like Wanda, or is she different? Madi is embarrassed by how Peggy deals with Wanda, not because she cares about Wanda, but because she is poor herself and feared that one day they would treat her the same way. Madi is a poor girl, but not as poor as Wanda, and unlike Wanda, she had a lot of friends. Question number 8. Why didn't Madi ask Peggy to stop teasing Wanda? What was she afraid of? Answer. Madi did not ask Peggy to stop teasing Wanda because as she too was poor, she feared that she could be the next target for the girls. As Madi wore hands-down clothes given by Peggy, she was afraid that if she did not tease Wanda, then probably they would start teasing her. Question number 9. Who did Madi think would win the drawing contest and why? Answer. Madi thought that her best friend Peggy would win the drawing contest because she was the best artist in the room. Question number 10. Who won the drawing contest? What had the winner drawn? Answer. Wanda had won the drawing contest. She had flawlessly drawn 100 different dresses. Question number 11. How is Wanda seen as different by the other girls? How do they treat her? Answer. Other girls saw Wanda as poor and vulnerable. She had a strange name, did not make friends and remained quiet. She sat in the corner of the room with the rough and noisy boys. Wanda always wore the same dress and came from a place full of mud on the roads. The other girls treated her badly and belittled her. They made fun of Wanda. Number 12. How does Wanda feel about the dresses game? Why does she say that she has 100 dresses? Answer. Wanda felt embarrassed and insulted when the other girls played the dresses game on her. She claimed to have 100 dresses in order to put those insults and jokes away. Actually, she was preparing drawings of 100 dresses for the drawing competition, and she referred to them when the girls asked her how many dresses did she have. Question number 13. Why does Madi stand by and not do anything? How is she different from Peggy? Was Peggy's friendship important to Madi and why? Which lines in the text tell you this? Answer. Madi stands quietly and watches as Peggy humiliates Wanda because she felt that Peggy was high and mighty. Thus Peggy could never be wrong. As Madi was poor herself, she feared that she could be the next target for the girls to mock at. Also, Madi did not tease Wanda while Peggy did. Yes, Peggy's friendship was important to Maddie. The lines which indicate this are: Peggy was the most popular girl in school. She was pretty and she had many pretty clothes and her hair was curly. Maddie was her closest friend. What does Miss Mason think of Wanda's drawings? What do the children think of them? How do you know? Answer: Miss Mason thought of Wanda's drawings to be wonderful. She even said that judges liked it so much and thought any of them to be worthy of winning. The children too were awestruck at the sight of such beautiful paintings. It is evident from the fact that the boys who had no interest in the dresses were whistling, and Peggy, who thought of herself to be the best artist, accepted that Wanda's drawings were amazing. Coming to the character sketch of Wanda Petrovsky, Wanda is a new student in room number 13. She lives with her father Jan Petrovsky and her brother Jake. The family is very poor. They live in a poor neighborhood called Boggins Heights. Wanda's older brother Jake works with the school janitor every morning, probably as a way to earn a little money to help the family. Wanda has only one dress. It's blue and faded, and she wears it to school every day. The dress is always clean, but it doesn't fit her very well, and it's obviously been worn a lot. Wanda wants to fit in with the other girls in her class, but she obviously doesn't know how. When the girls are all talking about clothes, Wanda announces that she has 100 dresses. She says they are party dresses in every color imaginable. It's obvious that Wanda doesn't really have 100 dresses. Character sketch of Peggy. Peggy was a rich, pretty American girl. She was intelligent, good at studies, and scored good marks. She loved fun and enjoyed teasing Wanda because of her faded blue dress. She kept asking her mockingly how many dresses she had. She took Wanda, a dull-headed girl, and could never realize how bad Wanda must be feeling about her teasing. She changed her opinion when Wanda won the girls' medal in the drawing competition. She praised wholeheartedly Wanda's drawings. She also visited Boggins Heights and wrote letters when Wanda stopped coming to school. Character sketch of Maddie. Maddie was a kind and compassionate American girl. She joined other girls in teasing Wanda, but she really didn't like teasing others. She wanted to stop Peggy from teasing Wanda, but she could not gather enough courage as she was afraid of Peggy. She feared Peggy could make her the next victim. She felt guilty for remaining silent. When Wanda left the school, she felt very restless and could not sleep at night. She went to Wanda's house to say sorry and decided not to remain silent if anybody was being teased for their poor dress or funny name. She would speak up. She was even ready to sacrifice her friendship with Peggy. With this, we come to the end of the lesson. Thank you and God bless.